guys. Hi. Excuse me, blowing my nose here for a second. Oh, how are you guys? What's going on? Why is my screen always blurry? It's really bizarre. I have no idea why. But anyway. How are you guys? What's going on? Who's here? Sarah, Millie, Garrett, all my regulars, Angel Girl, Kathleen. Boom, right on time. Well, I'm not on time. I'm late. Marissa, Sarah. I swear to you guys, you're just so regular. You're like Metamucil, you guys. Right on time. Icy, Sandra, Angry Hides. Yay, Saturday night has been made. Is that what day it is? Oh yeah, it's Saturday. In my head, it's Friday. Jesus. That's what happens when you work from home. You don't know what fucking day it is. And sat waiting for you to come on. Lol just finished a second live from Facebook. Oh, yay. Loz's, today's the day I'm getting drinks with SP and friends. Some advice, please. Walk in with your crown on, darling, with the queen that you are. Walk in with queen energy. Go and listen to my queen meditations. I've got 2 of them on my TikTok. One where I'm wearing a yellow shirt and it says affirmations for the queen that you are. It's really far down the page. It's also in the Facebook group in the affirmations section in the albums. Go and listen to that over and over and over again. I'm high up on my throne looking down on everyone. And also I've got another one where I've got a crown on the top of my head. It's a more recent one. It says affirmations for queen energy. Get into your queen energy. Listen to those over and over and over again, darling. And when you walk in, you'll be in this queen energy. Trust me. Okay? I want you to walk in to that drinks like you're a fucking queen and you own the joint. You won't feel nervous. You won't feel scared. You won't be worried about what you're going to say or what he's going to do because you'll be in such good energy that it doesn't matter what he says and does. You're going to stay in that energy all fucking night. Trust me. Do that. And then just keep affirming during the night. Affirm while you're there. Affirm in your head. Affirm while you're right in front of him, darling. Affirm while other people are talking to you. Just affirm, affirm, affirm. I'm a queen. I'm treated like a queen. He loves me and only me. He wants me. He can't stop thinking about me. He's looking at me right now. He's fantasizing about me as we speak, etc. Affirm while you're there, darling. Okay? He hates anything like manifesting, etc., but he said he couldn't let me sell it. Haha. What are we talking about, Kat? Hang on, I've got to scroll up. Oh, now I understand what that racial slur is. Okay. I'm not understanding why people want me to say a racial slur. Why? What's wrong with you? I'm blocking you. I could report you, but I'm just going to block you. Loz, my affirmations have sunk in without needing to refer to them all the time now. Wow, Sarah, you must really be doing them a lot. Good for you, my darling. Good for you. Are you live? Yes, I'm live, Pamela King. Yes. This lovely girl from Kim Blaz's group who we've been trying to give answers to for ages. And I said to her, just join my bloody TikTok. And she's trying to figure out how to watch it live. Was offered money for my affirmation painting. Oh, then my stepdad offered me $600 to keep it in the house. He hates anything like manifesting, etc., but he said he couldn't let me sell it. Haha. Oh, $600, darling. What about 600,000? No. Can't sell your soul. Sell them a print. Darling, make some prints and sell it more than once. No one gets to buy that off you for fucking a measly $600. Are you joking? Fuck that. But that's wonderful you've been offered it because it's so amazing. No, darling. Don't you dare. Go and get some prints done and sell him a print for $600. But that's a lovely compliment. I've been seeing my stories. He has been seeing my stories a lot. Also, I was doing self-concept and he sent something which he never does. Wonderful, darling. Oh, that self-concept is working. I remember seeing an old live of yours. Yes. I've manifested so much since then. Oh, really, darling? Have you, Big Farmer Andy? Oh, lovely. I also won £80 on instant games this morning, lol. I firmed it. Oh, wonderful, darling. 80 quid's pretty good. I was watching Live 41. Would you give us some prompts or exercises to help us rewrite the old story? Exercises. So literally, darling, you just sit down and you think of all the shit that happened. All the shit. Think of the actual scene of the breakup. If it's old story about you, like all the stuff in your childhood you don't like. Okay? And write it down. Like, my childhood was like this. This happened, this is all the shit I don't like. Okay? Or these are all the shitty things that happen in our relationship that I don't like, that I would like to change, that I wish weren't there. The things he said that you didn't like. The stuff that was said and done in the breakup that you didn't like. All the hurt, the feelings you had, everything that was bad. Okay? The way he turned up that you didn't like, etc. Then you write the complete opposite as the new story. It's the focusing on the new story, guys. That's the key to this. It's not really the getting rid of the old story. It's the focusing on the new story, because your brain can't exist in a vacuum. You have to give it something else to think about. Okay, but you've got to try, and every time that old story jumps in, you've got to jump in with a new one and go and take that old story once you've written it and burn it. Don't put it in a journal. You don't want to keep it. It's not something you read again. You're getting rid of it. And then you're focusing on the new story. And read that every night if you can, like a bedtime tale. Facts, revise. What's this? Yes, and revise it. Revise the past. Revise that old story. I'm working on self-concept and I met my SP for first time from 6 months. Did you, darling? What happened? Tell us. How exciting. Block the trolls. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a whole lot of things about wigs. Fuck knows why. You're amazing. Oh, thanks. If we don't kiss, I'll feel betrayed. Oh, that's nice. What should I affirm if I want my SP to break up with me because I'm not into him? Really? Well, okay. Just say he doesn't want to be here anymore. I found a new guy. Affirm you with somebody else, darling, and it'll just magically happen. Trolls are on fire today. God, are they? It's priceless to me. Priceless. Yes, darling, priceless. You can't put a price on that kind of gorgeousness. That kind of magic. It's majestic, that painting. You can't sell it to someone, darling. It's too meaningful. How young will you date? Darling, very young. All my boyfriends are 6.5 years younger than me, mostly. There's a 6.5 year thing. There you go. There's the answer. All this time, what do we say all this time? I'm feeling like I'm on the finish line. Good for you, Sarah. Hang on, I'm going up because I missed a few things. Loz, if people reflect what I think about me, why do some love me and some hate me? Because you might have thoughts about them in particular. This person doesn't like me, or this kind of person is this kind of way. You know, like people at work or something, you might be like, managers are like this, or this family member I've heard lots about, people have bitched about this person, so they're like this. It's like, I don't like to hear something about someone before I start dating them if somebody else knows them. I'm like, I want to make up my own mind, because when somebody tells you something, it sinks into your mind, and then you have an opinion of them. And then your thoughts will reflect to them, and they'll become that. So it could be just your thoughts about them that's making it different. We need our regular dose of Loz. Oh, good early morning. Coffee is on. Who needs a cup? Oh, I've actually got one, even though it's 7 o'clock at night here, Penny. I drink far too much coffee. It's terrible. But I'm glad you're up, darling. You keep us on track. Yay! Am I on it? Yes, Pamela King, you're here. I see you. Yay! That's Pamela, who I was just texting saying, come on the live. Hi, Pamela King. Welcome. Welcome to our happy little community here. Loz, today is the day. Oh, I saw that. Okay, I'm going down because I'm missing. Kat, don't you dare sell that painting. I get a notification. Loz is going live. The only way to spend my Saturday night. Wonderful, Mel. Don't worry about the trolls, guys. They're just trying to get attention. They were clearly neglected as children. Tell us more, Annex, about seeing your SP. I can't see any more fucking questions. All I can see is the Lioness Club joined. Guys, put your questions in the chat. I feel myself getting attached to a guy. How can I manifest a healthy and loving relationship? Well, darling, you can get attached. Just don't get needy. Just stay in your queen energy when you're getting attached. You can get attached. Of course you get attached. That's what falling in love is. You get attached. Okay? But just affirm we're in a beautiful, happy... It's exactly what's in your question, darling. We're in a healthy, loving relationship. He loves me so much. He loves being my man. He loves being my boyfriend. Start saying that kind of thing, darling. He loves me 10 times more than I love him. You can start feeling that, saying that if you feel like you're getting over-attached, okay? Start affirming in your mind that you're in this beautiful relationship already, darling, okay? And stay in your queen energy. Today has made my head swell, you guys. So motivated to paint more now. Wonderful cat. What a beautiful compliment to have someone pay you money for your painting. But it is spectacular, darling. You shouldn't be surprised. Troll the troll. Are you trolling the trolls? That's hilarious. Think, affirm, believe. That's how you achieve. In case you didn't see my t-shirt idea last time. Oh, I didn't see it. Think, affirm, believe. That's how you achieve. Oh, that's lovely. There is a Napoleon Hill thing that he rhymes it a bit. Something, achieve. Whatever you believe, you will achieve. Or something like that. If you've ever heard Napoleon Hill's voice, he's got this old, he sounds like Elmer Fudd. Whatever you believe, you will achieve. Whatever he says. It's something like that. Wonderful, darling. I love it. Putting that on a t-shirt. Any more merch ideas, guys? Stick them in the Facebook chat. There's so many cool ones. Thank you so much for what you're doing. You're a blessing. Oh, you're welcome, darling. Do you agree with what Kim Velez says? Yes, except I'm getting a lot of clients from her, unfortunately, because she doesn't go into the childhood shit, even though she's a psych. So we say the same thing. Absolutely. But the stuff that Kim says to her clients when they have the calls with her is, oh, don't worry about your childhood. Just forget about it and we'll just start fresh. And the problem with that is then people are getting the calls with me saying, I had a call with Kim and she never said to go into my childhood. I'm like, guys, that's running the fucking show. It's still, the tape's still running. You got to shut that tape. You got to take that tape out. She's not taking the tape out. So, look, I've got nothing against the girl. I just am getting a lot of people who she hasn't delved into childhood stuff, and I just find that surprising considering she's actually a licensed therapist and I'm not. I just find that weird. Don't know why she's not doing that. Anyway, it's her way of doing it. It's different than mine. Hi, Loz. I just manifested a new iPhone X after having a broken iPhone 8 for 2 years. Now, how did you do that, Jackie420? I want to know because I need a new phone. Tell me what you did. I went and looked at those fucking iPhones. They're not cheap because I was just going to buy one outright. I was like, excuse me? I'm not paying $2,500 for a phone. Tell me what you did. I'm going to do it too. He blocked me. He said he wasn't sure if he wanted me to be the last woman he was ever with. Help. Okay, Pamela King, I have read so many of your posts on fucking Kimberly's group. And let me give you the tip, darling. You need to work out what is your childhood shit. This has got nothing to do with that fucking SP I've heard so much about. I'm so glad you're here. You need to investigate what is in you and what were you thinking during the relationship that caused the relationship to break down. I also want you to assess how you attracted someone like that who you said in your post the other day cheated on everyone or did the dirty on everyone. What in you attracted that kind of guy? That's something to do with your self-concept. Investigate that and then investigate what happened when you're with him that made it deteriorate. What were you thinking? Okay? And sometimes it's really hard to know what you're thinking because it's subconscious. But it could have been something along the lines of this. I love him more than he loves me. He's so amazing. Would he even want me? He's better than me. Blah, blah, blah. You put him on a pedestal too much. Okay? Or you, in some way, overgave because you felt that was the way of giving love. What were you thinking and doing in the relationship that then caused its downfall? Or what was your self-concept when you met him? That's the other thing. Self-concept during the relationship and self-concept when you met. Because if you've attracted someone who has got a past history of cheating or whatever, then there's something there. That's what you need to investigate, my darling. And you need to go back into your childhood and think, okay, did I have cheating parents? Did I have a father who cheated? Or a mother who cheated? First thing. Did I have parents who had a tumultuous relationship? Okay, and one disrespected the other. And that's what I experienced and watched and witnessed as relationship. Was it that? Was it like your idea of relationships? Was it something about you personally? Were you not given enough attention, not given enough love and affection, not listened to, not seen and heard? Were you abused in some way, which makes you feel that you can't trust anyone and you therefore are attracting people that you can't trust because someone abused your trust in childhood? Do you feel defective in some way, like having body issues or being made to feel that you weren't enough when you were a child? Okay, maybe you were criticised a lot, or your parents were very strict, or they simply weren't there for you and weren't there giving you the affection, the guidance, the protection and the love that you needed. That's where all this stems from, darling. And that's why we attract who we do and how we break down relationships with our shitty thinking that we don't realise we're thinking. Investigate that. I'm not going to answer your thing about him blocking you because literally it's because of your thinking. He blocked you because you thought he might. He blocked you because you thought he's better than me or I'm not lovable. And therefore they go, not lovable, blocked. Okay? Not good enough, blocked because of your thinking about you. Go and investigate that, darling. And if you can't figure it out, because I know you said you don't know what your childhood issues are, jump on a call with me, darling, and I'll figure them out for you. You'll tell me your childhood and I'll assess it. Trust me. Okay? And guys, when they say things, what you got to understand, Pamela, whatever he comes out of his mouth, I'm not sure if you're the last woman I want to be with ever, okay? That's your thoughts out of his mouth. Maybe I'm not good enough for him. Maybe I'm not all the woman he needs. I've heard that he's cheated on other women. Maybe I'm not good enough for him. Maybe I'm not enough. Maybe he will cheat. Maybe I'm not enough for him. And then he says, literally, actually, I might want other women. I don't know if you're the last woman I want to be with. Like, you are not enough. What you think, they then say in some way. Everything that comes out their mouth is something you thought, even subconsciously. All right? If people reflect what we... Oh, hang on. Don't worry, I won't ever sell it. It's worth so much more to me knowing you guys love it too. Yes, darling. We need to start a manifestation museum. Stick it in there. That's the prized painting. The Mona Lisa of the museum. That's what we need. I'm trying to find another SP. Well, good for you, Helly. Guess what? When you do that, that's when they come back. Great rising from Southern California. Oh, hi. Because I don't feel like I love him anymore. Well, good, darling. You've taken that fucker down off the pedestal about goddamn time. I've been waiting for this for a couple of weeks. Good. I'm making all the combo. What? What's happened, Charlotte? What the fuck's happened? I can't see the rest of your... Loz, I was sure I manifested the Powerball win, but I'm still not $80 million richer. Well, darling, sometimes that happens because we don't believe we can win the lotto. Go and find that book, Name It and Claim It by Helen Hadsell, about how she won every single competition, and get back to me because I haven't read it. But that woman knew how to do it. Tell me what she said. She must have just stepped into the state of winner all the time. Every time she bought a ticket, she assumed she'd win. She never took no for an answer. She was in the state of winner at all times. That's why at all times she won. Were you in the state of winner when you bought the ticket? Or did you have a doubt? God, 80 million, that would be amazing. Oh, it's too good to be true. Did you have that? Blown away by your creation. You are so talented. Yes, Keely, she is. Do you believe in love at first sight, or should I leave and come again? What do you mean? What do I believe in love at first sight? Guys, people just reflect back to you your thinking. If you think they're in love with you, at first sight, they will be. That's how this works. If you think they're your soulmate, they will be. If you decide you're in love with them, you are. Okay? It's how someone makes you feel that makes you fall in love with them, guys. Say it louder. What am I saying? What is the SP feeling when you start affirming? They literally start thinking the thoughts you're sending out as if it's their own thoughts in their head, and then it comes out their mouth. The new thoughts, the new ideas, they think it's their idea. It's telepathy, guys. It goes into their brain and it comes out their mouth, and every single time they think it's their idea to come back. They have no idea you were sending it out to them. Not a clue. And they start doing and saying things that you're affirming, and it fucking freaks you out. Every time. I've written my affirmations down on revision cards, and it helps so much more. Oh, little revision cards. That's kind of the size of the affirmation cards I'm going to print for the merch, guys. They're about like a revision card. You know, the ones with the stripes on? That's the size of them. They come in an envelope. Wonderful, darling. What affirmations did you use? What are we talking about? Hope to teach others too. Yes, Kat, do that. Oh, that's true. Maybe I had it in the back of my head. You always do, guys. That's the problem. It's the back of your head that's the problem, not the front of your head. The front of your head, you think, oh, I was so confident. Everything was so great. In the back of your head, you're a piece of shit. Things never work out for you. Remember your dad cheated. All men are cheats. It's the back of your head you need to fucking worry about, guys. I've ever written big letters like affirm, affirm. Oh, I've even written big letters like affirm, affirm. Wonderful, Sarah. I'll find someone one day. Oh, Hallie, stop with the crying eyes. Whatever you believe, your mind can achieve. That's it. Whatever you believe and conceive, your mind will achieve. It's something like that. Whatever you believe, you can conceive. Whatever you conceive, if you believe, your mind will achieve. It's something with conceive, believe, achieve. Something like that. Whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe, he will achieve. I know that because my brother and I started a company in London called The Mind of Man, or Mind of Man, because we love that so much, that quote. It's something like that. I can't even, yes. Loz, you bring so much light to others. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Andrea. It's and also written, do not react to the 3D on another flashcard, lol. Wonderful, Sarah. I'm 23 years old, and I've been affirming that my face looks younger than my age. Well, good for you, darling. So do I. And people always tell me I look younger than 43. Good for you. Keep saying it, darling. Yes, everyone at my new workplace thinks I'm 19. Ah, fantastic. Love it. How long does it normally take for the subconscious to take on new beliefs, Loz? Literally, guys, it has to actually form a neural pathway in your brain. I don't actually know how long that takes. I would have to go and... There's a guy called... what's the guy's name who does all this stuff about belief? Oh, it was just on the tip of my tongue. Oh, the guy does all the books about how beliefs are formed. I'll think of it. And he talks about how... I don't know if there is a definite time. There must be. Or a set amount of time they've studied. There must be. I've no idea. But the more you sink it in, the quicker it will be. Okay? The quicker the neural pathway will start forming and then become a belief. Okay? That's why you have to repeat it and repeat it and repeat it. Repetition is key. Loz, another app to record affirmations is ThinkUp. I love it. Oh, I have to download these when I get my new phone and have more storage. Yes, darling. I'm trying to lose weight with affirmations. Any tips? Yes, darling. Every time you eat anything, tell your brain that it is losing weight constantly. Every time I put anything in my mouth, I lose weight. That could apply to anything. Okay? So just every time I put something in my mouth, I lose weight. Every time I eat, I lose weight. Weight is just falling off me. Those kind of things. My goal weight. I've never been so wonderfully thin. I'm so wonderfully thin. I'm getting too thin. Okay? What to do if a manifestation isn't coming true? Well, what have you been doing, Sophanie? What have you been doing? Tell us. If it hasn't been coming true, either you're getting impatient, you're not realizing it takes its time, it has its own appointed time, or you've been obsessing about your SP and not changing you to change them. You've got to change you to change them. Are you changing you to change them? Are you working on your self-concept or just focusing on your ex? What are you doing? Tell me. I'm sat here affirming as I'm watching you. Oh, wonderful, Sarah. Is it okay to manifest in steps? Yes, guys, you can. If it seems totally unfeasible to think you're married and you haven't spoken in 50 years, sure. Okay? But when you go to the end, you hurt no one. When you imagine the end, it hurts no one. And a bridge of incidents will come about where you will get to your end. That's why Neville says go to the end. The way he got married was to go to the end and imagine he was married to his new wife, even though he was still technically married to the old one who disappeared for 15 years. Bridge of events happened. They were married. Hurt no one. Okay? But you can manifest in steps if it seems too much of a stretch for your imagination to believe what you're trying to believe. Okay? But just remember, you don't have to believe it, guys. You just have to think it and think it and think it. You don't have to believe it. But you can manifest in steps. He's starting to think about me. He's thinking about me more and more. He's contacting me. He's contacting me every day. He's blowing up my phone. He's obsessed with me now. We're married. Okay? Like that. I visualised taking pics on my iPhone X because the quality is very good. And I said, I love my new phone. Oh, that's what I'll do. The quality of my videos and my photos are so amazing on my new phone. I love my new iPhone. Wonderful, darling. That's what I'll do. When I attracted him, I was single and wasn't looking for a relationship or love, but I fell hard. Okay, darling. So if you fell hard, a lot of the time that means you put them on a pedestal. So you're like, oh my God, this guy's so amazing. I've never been treated so well. This guy's so kind, so loving, blah, blah, blah. And when they come in like that and you fall so hard, you've actually elevated them to way above you. And that's never, ever, ever, ever good. Okay? Because they have nowhere to look but down at you. Oh, hi down there. Think about Meghan Markle. She fucking walks in front of Harry all the time. She's not even the princess. And he's the prince. She fucking walks in front of the queen. She thinks she's that fucking amazing. When you fall hard, it means you put too much of them on the pedestal. Were you doing that, darling? Were you thinking he was too good to be true? This is too good to be true? How to get my self-concept on point. Do it and do it and do it and do it. Guys, it's a struggle sometimes with that motherfucking subconscious. It's a motherfucker. Okay? Just keep at it, guys. The people who had the best success from my calls and from watching my videos are the ones who are going hard on their self-concept and they don't wane and they don't give up when the SP comes back. They don't just go, oh, they're back. Yay. And then let all the old shitty thoughts come back. They keep going. Do it and do it and do it and do it. But darlings, the key is to get to the key childhood shit. That's the self-concept affirmations you need. If you don't know what those are, please get on a call with me because so many of you are doing things like this. I'm a queen. I'm wanted. I'm wealthy. I'm healthy. I'm wise. The fuck. That's got nothing to do with anything that's the problem in your brain. I was abandoned. I was abused. I feel defective and flawed. That's the shit running the show. You have to affirm against that crap for your self-concept, guys. Not just saying I'm a fucking queen all day. It won't do shit. It literally won't do anything. Because you'll feel like a queen for a second, fakely. Then they'll come back and all your old self-concept issues, you get triggered. The trigger comes in, you react, and he's fucking gone again. What are those triggers? What are those childhood things? If you can't work out what your childhood shit is, guys, what are your triggers? When do you feel triggered? When someone ignores you? When you're not getting enough attention? When someone criticizes you? How do people treat you? That will tell you what your things are. If they treat you like shit or criticize you a lot, then you feel defective in some way and not good enough. If you can't trust anybody, then you're probably abused or had some reason to not trust people in your childhood because they were all over the fucking shop and unstable. If you don't feel like you're going to get the love you need, it's because you never got the love you needed when you were a child. If you hate it when their attention wanes or you feel like they're going to leave, it's because you had an abandonment issue of some kind. Guys, you've got to work out what that stuff is and work on that self-concept as the core stuff. Okay? Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yes, yes, yes. What are we saying, Pamela, to yes? What are you saying yes to? My subscription to my childhood has been cancelled. Ellen, I love that. My subscription to my childhood has been cancelled. I love it. That's wonderful. I'm going to fucking use that one. That's amazing. Fantastic. Notification. Your subscription to your childhood has been cancelled. Love it. That's excellent. I'm scrolling down, guys. 67 new messages. I can't see them. Wait a second. I can smell burning, like bushfire again. What's going on? Hang on, Charlotte. What was the thing you were talking about? I didn't see what you said. How do you know if your 5D is starting to come into the 3D? It will literally be in the 3D, guys. You have to persist, persist, persist until it hardens into fact. That's why all these stupid people, LOA people who go, oh, I've got a sign. Fuck no. Is it here or not? There's your answer. Are they back saying I love you or not? Or are you just seeing a fucking Dalmatian like this stupid bitch said the other day? Manifest a Dalmatian to know that your SP's on their way. Oh, are you joking, bitch? What are you talking about? Is he back or not? Or have you just got a fucking Dalmatian? Guys, when it's in front of you with your eyeballs, that's when you know it's manifest in 3D. That's your answer. And you persist and persist and persist with your affirmations. You persist in your living in the end until it fucking shows up. That's why letting go doesn't work. It never works. Letting go of the old story, yes. Letting go of the old shit about you, yes. Letting go of the breakup, yes. Letting go of feeling fucking needy about it, yes. But not persisting. Popping in to send you love and light. Oh, thanks. Is it possible to manifest? Henriette, you fucking manifest all day. Look at your life. You manifested that shit. Is there anything in your life you don't like? Ta-da! You did that. You're a fucking manifesting master. Guys, it's not something you can and can't do. Everyone's doing it. Now you're just going to do it consciously. Is that what you're talking about? I'm going to want to know, can I consciously do it? Well, yes, if you get a handle on your fucking subconscious and control that shit, then of course you can. Watch all my lives, darling. Or if you're really confused, go to the TikTok and watch How to Manifest Properly. It's down the bottom of the page, probably a couple of rows up. It's one of the first series I did. It's got a big black heading, How to Manifest Properly. Watch all 13 videos and I go in depth about exactly what you need to do to manifest consciously. None of this LOA shit. Manifest me, my father back, please. Oh, darling, have they died? Unfortunately, I can't, if that's what the case is. If you mean they've somehow disappeared out of your life, then you can imagine that they're still in your life, darling, and they will come back. Imagine that the whole thing's resolved and you've never been apart, if that's what it is. Henrietta, what are you asking me? Can you help? I can't see the rest. Name it and claim it. I'm onto it. Yes, that's the name of the book. I'm guilty of saying, my SP in the past, I can't make you want to be with me. Tips on fixing that. I'm guilty of saying to my SP in the past, I can't make you want to be with me. Tips on fixing that. Revise it. You said that shit. Okay, I can't make you want to be with me. That's coming from a place of like, I'm not lovable, you don't even love me, and I can't even make you love me. Darling, that's some bad self-concept crap. Okay, get rid of that shit. You've got to work on that self-concept real hard. Of course he wants me. He wants me and only me. Who wouldn't fucking want me? Have you seen me? I'm the queen of the world, okay? Like that. And then revise it, you ever said that. Make it that he said it to you. Change the scene and he said it to you. Can you share this live on Facebook? Yes, guys, I share all of them. It's just taking a while. And yesterday I tried to share some, and every single one I tried to share, Facebook wouldn't let me share it. It must have been some fault on Facebook yesterday. It was really annoying. Oh, sorry, guys. My hair's caught in my men's glasses. I can tell the difference now. About what, darling? I've been in my self-concept, and my SP have been talking to me more, but now I feel like I'm making all the combo. Charlotte, what? Okay. So he's been texting you. But don't make it feel like you're making all the combo, okay? You're the second person who, in the last couple of days, said the SP start texting again that's had second calls with me. Charlotte, if you feel like you're making the combo, take a step back and just let him come to you. Be the fucking queen. The queen does not get off the throne to pick up her phone. People bring her the phone when people are calling her. She sits at her desk and people bring her shit. Be the queen at her fucking desk with a little red box of shit she has to do for the day and let people bring you the phone. Are you being the queen? Or are you texting him and waiting and being left on red? Go and get on with your life. Go and get your hair done, your nails done, hang out with your friends, get on with your fucking life and let him miss you, please. He's already missing you. I know he is because he's been texting you shit sounding like he's fucking missing you and wanting to know what you're doing. So stay in your queen energy. You're the second person today who's had a little freak out because they've had the conversation and then they've been left on red or they're taking a while to text back. Stop doing that. Because your mind will manifest that that's what's happening. That they are disappearing. Stop thinking it. Step into your queen energy, please. And don't you dare go to another fucking psychic. Can you manifest RSP? Yes, darling, of course you fucking can. Go and watch all my lives in my Facebook group. Guys, if you haven't joined the Facebook group, I have got a competition going on, or giveaway. I'm almost at 1,000 members. When I hit 1,000 members, I'm going to give someone who invited their friends to the group to join a free coaching call, valued at 110 US. Okay, guys? So we're at 924 members or something at the moment, and I want to hit 1,000 members by this time, Sunday night US time. Okay? So invite your friends and be in to win a free coaching call with me. So I'm going to get all the names and pull one out of the hat. Okay? So guys, please do join Manifest Space, Live Space with Space Laws. Put the spaces in between if you're searching for it on Facebook, or just click the link in my TikTok bio and go there. I save all these lives in there. Plus, I now go live every Friday on Facebook. So there's a couple of lives I did just today or yesterday in Facebook that you can't see, that you couldn't have seen on TikTok. Okay? And it's a lovely community. There's a Q&A forum every Monday. Go and look for the forum, look at it under topics. You can ask questions, get answers. It's a lovely, supportive community, guys. I highly recommend you going there so everyone can help each other. It's lovely. And invite your friends so you can get free coaching. Well, to be in for free coaching. If I wanted, my SP said I'm the boss. Did he, Adele? Did he now? What's happened since our second call? Caitlin, hey, hi Caitlin. After breaking with me, what's happening? I've been manifesting him back 2 months and he reached out to me. Wonderful, Pauline. He's reached out to you. I've been manifesting him back 2 months and he reached out to me. Wonderful, darling. But, what? But still not the way I want, so I didn't text him back. Guys, when they don't turn up the way you want, you've got to realise they're reflecting your old shitty thinking. So text back a lovely, pleasant text, okay, to acknowledge the text. But just know, oh yeah, well, fuck, this is the old him that I created. My Frankenstein's monster's still here. I better jump on those thoughts and change those and change him into the fucking version I want him to be. Don't be angry at them, guys, for turning up the way you created them. It's like you toiled over this little robot you made and you built it and took you years, and then one day it shows up and you're like, You're not what I wanted, but you've spent all that time creating it with your shitty thinking. Don't yell at the robot. You created it. Guys, you've got to realise it's your creation. Literally. Stop getting angry at them. Slowly, slowly catch your monkey. Text him back. Be pleasant. Be your lovely, wonderful self. Be the girl he met. Go back to that girl. Work on your self-concept. And don't feel like you can't reply. Doesn't matter if they're not showing up yet. Guys, slowly, slowly catch your monkey. It takes time for that old shit to go away. Trust me. Oh my God. I saw those comments on your TikTok video today about a sign. I was like, I know, I think I actually sent that emoji to one girl. You know why that happened? Because the hashtags I put on are all law of attraction hashtags, and I got all the law of attraction crazies. No, I've asked my spirit guides for a sign. I've asked the universe for a sign. Bestie, you don't understand what you're talking about. I was like, oh, motherfucker, why did I put those hashtags? I shouldn't have done it. Big mistake. Oh, well. Leave them asleep. Oh, wow. So my mum was murdered, and when... What? So my mum was murdered, and when SP left me, oh, man, it destroyed me and brought up these... Pamela, what? Okay, well, now we're getting into why this shit is going on with you. What did you say? Your mum was murdered. Pamela. Okay, darling. So, okay, you've had some fucking massive trauma. And you were telling me you didn't know what it was. I think that might be it. Darling. You remind me of Garcia from Criminal Minds. I don't even know that show. I know which show you mean, but I don't know who that is. Doesn't mean something that I see even numbers all the time, like 20, 20, 05, 05. It means your reticular activating system is noticing those numbers, darling. That's all that means. Okay, so overthinkers. Yes, we're all overthinkers, darling. It's called thinking. You're just noticing it more. That's it. Okay? You're just noticing your thoughts. Because they're probably quite negative. More than the average Joe. That's all it is. It's not overthinking. You literally have the same amount of thoughts as everyone else. They're just more negative, so they're bothering you more. So just affirm against that shit with new positive thinking. Every time you think that overthinking thought, have a new one. No, Carl, shut up. Give it a new thing. A new thought. A new positive one. New logo for the merch. Ta-da! You manifested that shit. Yes! That's great. I love it. Yes, like a little fairy or something with a little wand. Love it. Why is writing I love your wig a thing? It's funny whenever I affirm about my SP, I see his name pop out or I see my affirmations everywhere. Well, good, darling. If you see their name, give a good meaning. It's funny whenever I saw that one. Why is everyone calling me Karen? Wow, lots of trolls in here tonight. Hilarious. So I said, universe, if this person isn't meant to be in my life, forcibly remove them from my life. Malibu and milk, darling. The universe doesn't do shit for you, okay? I know you probably come from some LOA teaching where they teach you that the universe is doing stuff for you. The universe is atmosphere. It literally does fuck all for anybody, okay? The power is within you. It is called your wonderful human imagination, your subconscious, infinite intelligence, God in you. That is what manifests. Your habitual subconscious thinking is what manifests your reality, not the universe. If you ask the universe for things to forcibly remove people from your life, fuck all will happen because air doesn't do anything for you. Please go and watch all my videos in the live, all my lives in the Facebook group. And if you're really fucking lost because you've been listening to some law of attraction lunatic who doesn't understand how manifesting is simply their subconscious mind manifesting, then please go and watch in my TikTok, How to Manifest Properly, the series. It's got 13 videos, it's got a black heading, probably towards the bottom of the page, so that you understand that your mind is manifesting, darling, not the fucking universe. If you want someone out of your life, assume they're not in your life anymore. Your assumptions, your dominant assumptions manifest. That's all you need, not the universe. And nothing's going to be forcibly removed from your life. No universe is going to come and take a person. It's an impossibility. Air doesn't forcibly remove people from people's lives. Air can't. People move to make it so. Your thoughts are reflected out. Other people experience those thoughts. They hear them. They start to think them and they start reflecting your thinking, and people move in your reality to make that come about. So if you think that person's no longer in your life and you assume they aren't in your life, then people will move to make it so, and that person will leave. People manifest for you, not air. Okay. But I know you've come from LOA world, darling. That's why you're confused. It's all right. We all listened to that shit at some point and got fucking hella confused. And that's why we're here. He is now gone. Well, it wasn't the universe, darling. It wasn't the universe. It's because you imagined it with your mind. Your mind did that. Air didn't do it for you. Loz, can you please record what you said to me just now so I can keep it and send it to me? What did I say? What did I say, Charlotte? To act like a fucking queen? And to get your own life and to stop thinking about the fucker all goddamn day? That? I'm going to date other people in the meantime, and because it's the end, I'm going to get him anyway. Yes, that's right, Cindy Lou. Just because I dated a new guy, I did not get my other SP. I still got my other SP that I was affirming for a little bit. The other guy I met, this guy still came back, showed up, not great, then turned into exactly the version of him I want. The guy stopped drinking. He's an alcoholic. Okay? He did everything I wanted. I still didn't want the fucker. Right? They still show up. It doesn't matter if you're with someone else. Trust me. Sometimes it helps. Because it builds your self-concept up. Can someone who has Facebook please screenshot me the success stories? I don't have Facebook. Oh, well, go and join. So many people have joined Facebook just to join the group, darling. Just do that. If I wanted to book a call with you, what would you tell me to prepare and send you before? I would tell you to send me what you're trying to manifest, what's gone wrong, what you've been trying to do. So you're trying to get your SP back, what's happened in the relationship, say, for example. Some information about previous relationships so I know what the backstory of like your life has been thus far with relationships if it's a relationship issue. And then I need to know about your childhood more than anything. More than anything. Lots of people don't send me the childhood information and then I waste 15 minutes of the call asking them all the shit to work out why the relationship went wrong because it's got nothing to do with the SP. Okay? But if it's a house you're trying to get or money or whatever, you tell me what it is you're trying to manifest plus childhood stuff. And then I analyze that for the shitty subconscious thinking that's causing you not to get your shit. And I come up with a specific plan for you and specific affirmations and activities for you to do. Then you get back to me in 2 weeks. Okay? Just send me your time zone, darling, in DMs. Hang on, I'm going down. I was just thinking about you and your live. Oh, hi. Wait, what's the Facebook group called? It's exactly the same as my TikTok. Manifest Live with Loz. There's a link in my bio in TikTok, guys. So please do join and invite your friends and you'll be in for a chance to win free coaching when I hit 1,000 people, probably by tomorrow night. That's what I affirmed. I'm fucking getting there because I already got the 10,000 followers on TikTok that I affirmed for last week. So now I want the 1,000 people in the Facebook group because that was my other affirmation. You swear a lot. I like it. Oh, good. Because I'm sorry, I can't stop. Facebook group is amazing. Oh, good, darling. I just keep affirming that he is happy and healthy. Yes, you can do that, guys. If they've got issues, you can say they're happy and healthy and living their best life. Okay? How much does coaching cost? It's 110 US, darling. Make a list of what you want in an SP. Do self-concept affirmations. Yes, that's wonderful advice. Who are you talking to? I was just thinking about you and your live. Yes, guys, if you want someone to turn up exactly as you want them to be. No, I'm not a medium, darling, but I do have a spirit in this house. Guys, if you don't have an SP in mind, write down your perfect man checklist, exactly what you want in a person, but especially how you want them to treat you. That's the most important information you need to put in that list or that story about that person or description of that person. Okay? And assume you're with that guy already or girl already. Okay? Pronouns, goddess, darling. Goddess. They're my pronouns. Hello from Victoria. Hi from Perth. If you don't have a specific SP, it's a way to manifest someone or work on yourself. Yes, both those things. So that advice you were just given was perfect. Work on your self-concept to build yourself up so when they come along, darling, you are perfection. Okay? You're your best version of you. And imagine exactly the guy you want. Write it down. Imagine they sleep in your bed every night. You're already with him. You're beautifully coupled up with that person. I love being in this beautiful relationship. My relationship's so beautiful. Imagine you already are in it, darling. And it will magically come about. Okay? Don't be so angry. It's 7 a.m. Canada. Well, go back to sleep, darling. So men are robots. No, darling, they're not robots. I'm just saying that everyone is your creation. Everyone in your reality reflects your dominant habitual thinking about you, them, and situations. It's simply how the mind works, how your subconscious works. If you don't believe me, look at how everyone treats you. Is it how you believe you are? Everyone in your reality treats you the way you think about you. I've got to go. Catch you guys tomorrow's live. Bye. Bye, Kat. Bye-bye, sweetheart. And congratulations on the offer for the painting. No, Loz is a master manifestor. What is going on? I've been trying to manifest. I've been trying manifesting, and I seem to be drawing attention from several other men, but not him. Yes, darling, that's called birds before land. It means your self-concept's on point. You're attracting everyone else, but you're still holding an old shitty story about him. There's still some old lingering thoughts about the breakup, still some lingering thoughts about the old version of them that you created that you don't like. You've got beliefs that he won't come back, he doesn't want to come back. Whatever those beliefs and thoughts are still lingering, you've got to get rid of that shit. That's why they're not turning up. It's the old story every time. See you later, Kat. Manifesting with law of assumption requires discipline. Yes, it does, guys. It's brain power. You've got to really get a harness on your brain. It's like what Neville talks. You've got to watch your brain morning, noon, and night. You can't let it run away with you. Morning, noon, and night. That's what Neville says. What is your mental diet? Morning, noon, and night. You can't let it just run away with you at night time. Like you get home from work and you've been disciplined all day while you're at work, and then all night you just, oh, but what if he doesn't want to come back? What if he's met anybody else? What if, maybe. Then you just fucked what you did all day. It's got to be relentless. When they come back, not the way you want, how do you want it to... When they come back not the way you want, how do you want it to be the way you want? How do you make it be the way you want? So every time they're turning, when they come back not the way you want, how do you want it to be the way you want? Okay, I think I understand the question. So guys, when they turn up not the way you want, you've got to assume they are already the way you want. I know this sounds strange, but whatever they're doing in the 3D, don't react to it and just assume they're already that guy that you want. Oh, so he comes in the door and he doesn't give you a kiss hello. And you think, the fuck? He used to kiss me all the time. He used to call me babe. What the fuck's going on? And you go, oh, he loves kissing me when he walks in the door. He's so affectionate. He loves having his arms wrapped around me. He loves to kiss me as soon as he walks in the door. You affirm that. Okay, he's so affectionate and loving to me. Affirm while he's standing there in your head. They don't know what you're doing. While you're lying in bed, if they turn their back to you and you start feeling shaky, he loves me and only me. He can't stop thinking about me. He's dreaming about me right now. Affirm against it and don't react to the current version. It's just the old version and you're changing it. Okay? How do you control the voices, the really mean ones? Yes, guys, it's difficult. You can't control them. You can just replace them. You can't make the fucker go away until you give it something else to think. Okay? Your brain and nature abhors a vacuum. Abhors a vacuum. It can't exist in a vacuum. If you take something away, something else will fill into it. And it always has to happen. If you don't have something to fill it in, that will remain. It's just how nature works. Okay? It's like a vacuum in space, like a black hole. Things just get sucked into it. Okay? So when you take that negative thought away, you've got to put a new one in. Otherwise, the negative thought will remain. Okay? So that's what affirmations are for. Some people do affirmations, don't have a fucking clue why they're doing them. What they are new positive thinking to replace the old shitty thoughts, those mean voices. Okay? That's what you're replacing. You're never going to amount to anything. You're so dumb. Fuck off. I'm so goddamn smart. I can achieve anything I want. I can be doing and have anything I want. Fuck off, brain. You jump in with the new thoughts. He doesn't want you. He's got that other girl. He wants me and only me. No one compares to me. Got to jump in every time. Brought up all kinds of things. What are we talking about, Pamela? What you said before or what I'm saying now? God. Pamela, get on a call with me, darling. I beg you. When they come back, oh, who's Loz? That's me. Every time you have bad negative thoughts, you have to think good ones. Yes, guys, that's all affirming is. Thank you. I'll try that. Good. Affirmations for pets' health. I do this every day, my darling. I tell my 19-year-old cat, you are the healthiest 19-year-old pussycat anyone's ever seen. And I tell her to her face, and she listens. And as I stroke her face, I tell her every day, you are so healthy. Your cells are renewing themselves daily. You are thriving with health. You're the healthiest pussycat anyone's ever seen. And she listens. Tell them directly. Sometimes I feel great about my desire, and then other times I'm frustrated. Is that purging the old? Yes, guys, look, when you feel frustrated, it could just be your anger at it not being here yet. You've got to start living in the end in your mind. You've got to go back to the 4D up here. Stop looking out here, okay? Purging is something people keep talking about. I don't personally want to call it that because sometimes it feels like it's going to last forever. All this bad shit's happening before good shit happens. I don't want you to affirm that something's a purge and bad shit's happening. Just think, oh, well, these old thoughts are going away. I'm sitting here watching this shitty movie I don't want to watch. I'm waiting for the new movie to start. Or you're sitting watching an episode of, I don't know, something's on TV, the news, but Married at First Sight's about to start and you're really eager for Married at First Sight, but you've got to sit through the news to finish before maths will start. That's what you're watching right now. So when you're getting frustrated, think, oh, well, I'm just watching the news that I don't want to watch. I created this shitty news. Now I'm waiting for the new show to come that I've been affirming about. Got to be patient, guys. How much sleep do people really need per night? I have no idea, darling. Not a clue. I keep telling my cat he's handsome and he stares at himself in the mirror. Really, Sarah? I love that. Fantastic. I'm getting ready for work. Oh, are you, darling? What happens when we die? Darling, your meat suit dies, but you remain. You were here already. Nothing is created nor destroyed. You don't go anywhere. Your body turns to dust. Your spirit hangs around. Trust me, I know there's a spirit in my bedroom. Sprays perfume in my face every night. There's a spirit in my old house. Used to ring the fucking doorbell. Loz, can you please record the Queen thing for me to keep? Yes, darling, just watch the Facebook Live when I load it up. What did I say? I can't remember what I said. Holographic reality, mirroring ourselves. Yes, darlings, it's all a hologram. Everyone's mirroring you. Hologram, reflection, same word, same thing, different word. Have you successfully manifested something before? Darling, everyone has. Everyone has successfully manifested everything before. You do it with your negative thoughts. All your negative thoughts manifested your current life. Ta-da! You're a master. Okay? Go to my Facebook group, darling, and watch all the original lives from like 1 to 5. I talk about my manifestations a lot, but there's so many people here who've heard a gazillion things about my car and my house and my SP and all this shit. They'll be sick of it. Okay? Go and watch the lives, darling. And guys, please do join the Facebook group and invite your friends, and I'll just approve you so you can join because I just don't want any spammers in there. So you've just got to answer a few questions saying you saw me on TikTok. And if you invite your friends, you can be in to win free coaching when I hit 1,000 people. Sup from New Zealand. Hi. Hi from New Zealand. What is purging? A lot of people call it when all the bad shit starts to happen before the good shit happens, or all the old thoughts are going away. So your old thoughts are still showing up in the 3D. Okay, and still reflecting, even though you're thinking new thinking, you're still seeing the old thinking manifest. That's all the purge is, guys. That is a good viewpoint. What is a good viewpoint? I'm from New Zealand too. Oh! What if the SP you're manifesting wants you out of their life? No, darling, you think they do. You think he wants me out of his life. He told me he wants me out of his life. He doesn't even want me in his life. You're thinking that, darling. You're thinking it. Their thoughts, their words are your thoughts out of their fucking mouth, darling. What part of this aren't you getting? When they say that shit, you thought it once. Maybe he doesn't even want me. And then he says, I want you out of my life. I don't want to be with you anymore. You go, oh God, but you thought it at some point. 5 months ago, 5 minutes ago. I don't know when you thought it, but you thought it. Trust me. What's Loz? I'm Loz. That's my name, guys. Yes, he says I'm the boss. I guess he got the memo. Wonderful, Adele. Was that one of your affirmations, that I'm the fucking boss? I run this shit? Yes, darling. Good for you. When you start saying I run the shit, I'm queen of my reality, guys, they'll start saying things like, you're such a queen. You're the boss. Yes, okay, I'll do whatever you want. You're the boss. Love it. Is it the power of positive thinking? Yes, guys. Positive thinking knocks out the negative thinking. I'm the queen. Yes. Yes, darling. When they come back, not the way you want. I saw that one. One night I laid in bed and I was saying my ex's phone number over and over, and then he texted me, oh, wonderful, darling. You manifested that. Okay, I'm going down the bottom. I'm going to go soon, guys. How much is coaching? 110, guys. Charlotte, write this on your mirror. I don't chase, I attract. Well, yes, but I don't like the attract part. That sounds like you're waiting for shit to happen. You create. I'm doing it. But you can say attract. But yes. You told me to affirm. What does that say, Misty? You told me to affirm what? What lives on your group should I watch for worrying? Worrying. Put in the search box in the group anxiety or depression or anxiety or nervous or fearful. Look and put up those words and some of the ones will pop up. Does all this mean that free will doesn't really exist? Yes. Because everyone's just reflecting your thinking, guys. So how can they have free will in your reality if all they're doing is reflecting your dominant habitual thinking? Then they can't have any free will to do anything but that. In their reality, they've got free will, but not in yours. We're all in separate realities. I struggle with revision any tips. Guys, you don't have to revise if you're struggling with it. It's not necessary. However, just go back to the scene and make it shorter, darling. Make it a short 30-second scene, 10-second scene. Maybe it's just a word someone says to you, or a chinking of a glass congratulating you on something, or they just kiss you on the cheek to make you feel better or something. Don't make it too elaborate and long, or just, if you can't do the visualization, say affirmations that are revision, like, I have always been loved and wanted. Our relationship has always been perfect. I have always felt safe and secure. Okay. Hi, I'm lacking money. Need to unblock energy of money. I'm struggling. Well, darling, first of all, stop fucking saying you're struggling. Stop saying you're lacking money. Stop saying you're blocked. All those things are literally blocking you because you're saying, I need to be unblocked, unblocked. Well, you're putting a fucking curse on yourself with that shit. You're saying you're in lack and you're saying you're struggling. Well, good luck with that. You're literally telling your subconscious, I'm struggling. I lack funds. I'm being blocked. And it goes, all right, okay, we'll block you. We've got really bad fucking juju energy with money. So we're going to continue to bring that about because your wish is my command. Guys, your subconscious doesn't know the difference between what you want and what you don't fucking want. It just listens to what you're telling it. Stop telling it that fucking shit, darling. Go and listen to my money affirmation video. It's got money at the top, affirmations. It's black and white with a green heading. Say things like this. I'm a money magnet. Money just comes to me out of the blue. I am uber wealthy. I am steeped in the state of wealth every time I get out of bed. I am steeped in wealth. Money is constantly coming to me from so many sources. My bank is overflowing with funds. And stop saying you're fucking struggling. I've been writing about receiving the message in my journal and acting like it already happened, but nothing. Guys, it takes time. This stuff isn't magic. Got to get rid of the old story, darling, about why he's not messaging you. Write the old story and burn it. Exactly what Sandy just said. Then write a new story. It helped. Yes, guys. All right, guys. I've got to go. Please do join the Facebook group and invite your friends to be in for a chance to win free coaching when I hit 1,000 members. Okay? And please do DM me if you want coaching. And follow me on TikTok because I go live twice daily. Nighttime US and morning time UK around this time. And also I go live every Friday now on the Facebook group. So don't miss out and go to the Facebook group. All right, guys? And you can watch all these lives back in there. There's over 100 and something lives in there, plus the Facebook lives. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I love seeing you here and I love having you here.